Good evening and happy Valentine's Day. I'm Ron Violet.
And I'm Winifred Kennedy. We have a lovely episode for you all today. From movie recommendations to safe ways to spend this holiday, we've covered all of the Valentine's Day bases.
You know, Winifred, I was never really into love. Most of my relationships were purely physical. Back in my modeling days, Teen Beat named me most likely to never date a girl for more than 4 hours. But I think all that might be changing soon. As you see, there's a very special weather girl whose name starts with and ends with Maya is going to be getting a big surprise later on. Enough about me, though.
Yeah, that was plenty about you, Ron. And on behalf of all of our viewers, we don't want to know anymore. Due to COVID-19, this Valentine's Day won't look like any other, as most bars, restaurants, and movie theaters are closed.
Yes, so that basically means no awkward dates at Olive Garden, or boxes of chocolates that your date bought on their lunch break, or teddy bears that you'll feel bad about for throwing away after you and your partner have a nasty breakup. Or no Lady and the Tramp style spaghetti slurping, or going at it in the back of a movie theater, or extreme PDA. Oh, that reminds me of this one photo shoot.
Anyway, most Valentine's traditions won't happen in their normal fashion, but a night in with your significant other is just as meaningful. In this time of isolation, it's important to tell your loved ones just how much they mean to you, without any grand gestures. Ron, how are you planning on spending this Valentine's Day?
Well, Winifred, since I can't do my usual routine of taking a lady out to Chili's for a 2 for $25 deal, then going back to my place for a bottle of fine wine from Walmart, I've had to come up with something much more elaborate and daring. And, well, safe, of course.
Honestly, I regret asking. Let's kick off the show with Dallas Hoffman with a live report on Chelmsford High sports.
Thanks, Winifred. You're just in time for the start of this Quidditch match. It had to be moved indoors due to the snow, and you can see them warming up behind me right now. Due to COVID-19, it has significantly delayed their season. However, that hasn't diminished their team's spirit. We're looking forward to a great game with these excellent players, especially what was that? A promposal. This just in, folks. Looks like there's a little something special for Megan Modfrey, the captain of the Quidditch team. Let's tune in.
Megan.
Darren.
Megan, I love you.
I love you too.
Will you have a ball with me at prom? Catch. Megan? Is that a yes? Megan!
Well, this was a little unexpected. We seem to be having a bit of a delay. I hope that Darren gets his answer soon. For now, back to the studio.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
And that would be a no from me.
It's a good thing he didn't ask you.
Why would I even go to prom anyway? You know, I have so many better things that I can do with my time. Let's see, I can knit, eat a tub of ice cream, dance with myself in the mirror, watch rom-coms.
Lovely that you say that, Ron. That's the topic of our next segment.
It is? It is! Portia Monroe is here to give us some lovely movie recommendations for the perfect viewing experience. In her segment, Adventures in the Arts. Take a look.
Ah, yes, you kids these days and your fascination with love and your Netflix and chill. Well, I'll tell you that in the arts, romance is a genre of its own. And what better way to spend your Valentine's Day than watching a nice romantic movie with your, what do they call it? Boo? Anyways, my first romance movie recommendation will make sure you have lots of cuddling from your Valentine. The Conjuring is the perfect movie to watch on Valentine's Day.
I gotta say, Portia, I don't know about that one. Do you even know what it's about?
Yes, and it's amazing. Those two investigators go on an adventure at a secluded house. The perfect romantic getaway. Oh, look, it's that actor, Cruz.
Oh, no.
Hey, Cruz, why don't you come join me? Cruz, how do you feel about the beloved Valentine's rom-com, The Conjuring?
Oh, sorry. It's just that movie haunted me for days.
Really?
I mean, no. Are you kidding me? Psh, I didn't scream once during that movie. Scared of me. That scream earlier, that was just me practicing for that, the play. You know, just getting into character.
Well, I must say, you are a terrific actor. I really felt your fear.
Thanks. But I don't think that movie will create a romantic feeling. Some people, not me, are more scared watching it.
Well, even more perfect. With fear, one will look towards their Valentine for comfort. And what better way to bring two people closer together? I must say, I truly am a genius.
Well, maybe focus on something more romantic?
Oh, let me think. Oh, Game of Thrones!
Not quite the direction I was going for.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how many people get together in that show? It's like freaking medieval Sex in the City.
Okay. Maybe focus on something more romantic directly in the title.
Oh, there's a movie called Valentine.
Okay, that sounds romantic. What's it about?
Oh, it stars, Katherine Heigl, Emmy Award-winning actress. Yeah, you could learn a lot about acting from her. It's about this boy from middle school who comes back into a girl's life when they grow up.
Aw, that sounds romantic.
And threatens to kill her.
Oh, that sounds creepy. Well, I don't think any of you people are going to get any proper recommendations for movies to watch, so I'd recommend to just Google it. And I'm also going to go ahead and say back to you, Ron.
Hey, that's my line. Get out of here, you punk. Back to you, Ron.
You know, I actually might consider showing him The Conjuring.
And why would you do that? Have you ever seen The Conjuring?
Well, it's just like Portia said. If Amaya ever gets scared, she can rely on my masculinity for her protection.
Right, because you're all masculinity.
Hey, I happen to be very brave and virile.
Trust me, Ron, if you watched The Conjuring with Amaya, you'd be the one running to her for protection.
That is not true.
Yeah, it is. And now a word from our sponsors.
Music is the universal language of love, and while this Valentine's might look a little different, you're glad to be spending it with your special honey. From the creators of 250 great bluegrass songs, 500 or so fairly decent songs, dual CD edition, and 150 great songs for torturing retail workers, it's 100 of the greatest love songs of all time. In collaboration with the hottest new youth musicians in town, we've tapped into some seriously talented groups to bring you this CD of tubular tunes. This smooth, loving compilation can be yours for only $12.95, plus shipping and handling. Show your little love bug just exactly how you feel with songs such as The Longest Time by Billy Joel.
I haven't been there for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time.
Love by Nat King Cole.
These very, very extraordinary is even more than anyone that you adore can.
Holding Out for a Hero.
Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
La Cucaracha, 4-hour version. Don't hesitate to order. This CD is jam-packed with the most romantic music of all time, and if you order now, we'll even include a discount. Amazing songs to enjoy with someone special, any time of the year, for the low reduced price of $12.90, plus shipping and handling. Order now and we'll double our offer for double the romance, and include a free recording of Stomp at the Orpheum Theater. Hop in a time machine with the cheese to your almond butter and jam out to real grown adults hitting buckets for a full hour and a half. Why was your middle school music teacher so into this? You may never truly understand. This Valentine's Day might be a little different, but we're 100% sure that with these tunes, it's sure to be a good one.
We are now joined by Jim O'Brien, a lifelong Chelmsfordian and self-proclaimed expert on all things Chelmsford. We are so glad to have you, Jim.
Thanks for having me. Last time I was on camera was when I was an extra in Stronger. Just can't stay away from the spotlight.
So, Jim, you're here today to give our viewers ideas for Valentine's Day.
That I am. If you're looking for a romantic location, look no further than the Dunkin' Donuts in Drum Hill. It has everything. Hot coffee, cold coffee, munchkins, and a ridiculously long line at the drive-thru. It's the perfect spot to pop the question. Do you like your coffee hot or iced? That's actually where I proposed to my missus. Well, ex-missus. I'd say the ambiance of the place rivals Paris. After coffee and donuts, you can finish the date in your car with some Chelmsford kissing.
What's Chelmsford kissing?
Oh, it's French kissing, but in the parking lot of a Dunks while listening to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you have any dinner suggestions for those looking for a more romantic night?
Oh, of course. The Market Basket on Chelmsford Street is the perfect place for a romantic dinner. This upscale grocery store has the perfect selection of somewhat fresh sushi made by my old buddy Mikey and a wicked selection of cakes and pastries for an extra sweet night. If you're feeling a little extra fancy, bring your own adult beverages. Hey, but do this at your own risk, as I did it last Valentine's Day, and now I'm not allowed in that Market Basket no more.
Well, that's certainly an idea. Do you have any ideas for a gift to get your Valentine?
Oh, absolutely. You must get them the ultimate Chalentine.
What's a Chalentine?
Oh, a Chalentine, also known as a Chelmsford Valentine, is when you get pizza from Zesties, a box of chocolates from Mrs. Nelson's, and flowers from Classic Flowers. Then you go and get a Chelmsford blanket from Center Sports, and set it all up with a picnic with your Valentine, where the horse and cow, which for some reason no one questions on Graniteville Road, live. Hey, by the end of the night, they are guaranteed to be in love with you.
That is definitely promising. Thanks for your input. We're looking forward to see what our viewers think.
Absolutely, anytime.
Thanks, Jim. Now we all have plenty of original Valentine's Day date ideas.
Yes, if everything goes according to plan today, I plan on giving my date a Chalentine a bit later on. I think she'll love it. She's got a real thing for nature. And speaking of love, in these unprecedented times, starting a new relationship can certainly be a bit difficult.
Luckily, the good people at the Pandemic Patrol Enforcement Squad, or PPES, have saved the day once again and put together a fun, safe speed dating event for all the singles in this town to get together and mingle safely.
But will anybody even cool or remotely interesting be there? Terry Evans reports live from Chelmsford High.
You can't introduce an event like that. It could be a good time.
I can't if it's going to be a total snooze fest. You know me, Win. I got a yay-dar. From this event, I detect not a single yay. You hear me? No yays.
Well, I might go, and I might even yay. Multiple times.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm here at Chelmsford High School at the Valentine's Day Lovers in the Air, among other things, extravaganza with Dr. Adrian Saliva, head of the PPES and the mastermind behind this event. Doctor, tell us a little bit more about this event. What do you have in store for the attendees?
Well, the first event on the agenda is the speed dating. It should be starting soon, actually. I can't lie, I'm very excited for it. I've worked very hard. Huh.
It's still early.
Hi. Yes, please, come in. Thank you, have a seat. Thank you so much for coming. And a special thank you to all of our virtual attendees joining in on the fun, the safe fun, via Google Meet.
This portion of the event went about as well as you could expect. We bring you now to the extravaganza, the big speed dating event. Terry Evans here with Danielle Perry, one of the few in-person attendees. Danielle, tell us about your experience.
I have seen things that no one should see. The woman I was on the meet with, her name was Janice, I think. And I came here to meet new folks. I'm new here in Chelmsford. I've only been here for about 3 years or so, and I saw her log on, right? And I'm talking to her, and behind her...
Go on, madam.
So much taxidermy. An ungodly amount, enough to make Dorothy scream. Lions, tigers, bears.
Oh my. Well, that was truly a powerful story. We reached out to the aforementioned Janice Powers-Smith, who declined to comment except for a long list of expletives and a description of the various places we could shove our comments, which she asked me specifically to repeat on air. But due to the graphic and, frankly, targeted nature of these comments, we are unable to do so.
Wait, I want to see what they said.
What does it say?
Yeah, look at this.
Okay. Back to you, Terry.
Terry Evans here with Daryl Fink, another head of the PPES. Daryl, are you surprised at the low turnout of this event?
Well, not particularly, We didn't do very much with publicity. Budget cuts,
Wait, what?
I've been against these events all my life, but especially during a pandemic. With cases rising and all, it's just not safe to, as the youth say, get jiggy with it right now.
This was my magnum opus.
But if you insist on making merry this Valentine's Day, we here at the PPES have a couple of tips for you. Stay home. Stay indoors. Order in from a new restaurant. Or take a hike in the freezing February cold. Eat on opposite sides of the house. In fact, don't even live in the same house. Spend time alone. Spend time with your chinchilla. Speak to no one. Meet no one. Take off the yoke and shackles of modern society.
Okay. Thank you. Very lovely tips. Terry Evans here at the Ashes of the Love is in the Air, among other things, event at Chelmsford High School. And frankly, I've seen enough. Back to you.
Thank you, Terry. Despite the hiccups, it seems like everyone had a wonderful night.
Yeah, you see, now I'm eating my words. Kinda wish I went. Well, it could have been more enjoyable for you if, you actually went with somebody.
Hey, Ron. It seems like your yaydar's off. Get it? Yaydar? Ah! Ron, are you even listening to me? Ron!
Yeah, yes, sorry. Speed dating. Thank you, doctor. Despite the hiccups, it seems like they had a wonderful night.
Thank you, Ron. Well, without any further delays, let's talk about the traffic in Chelmsford. Rhoda?
Thanks, Winifred. As you can see, it is a completely average, totally normal day in Chelmsford. Well, the center lights aren't working, but what's new? Amaya, my amazing weather girl. Please be the jelly to my peanut butter. Ron? I want to be your boyfriend and you to be my girlfriend. Go out with me. Ron, what are you doing? Is that you?
No. Wrong person. 5 minutes. I said 5 minutes. Get it off.
Hey, you told me to put it up behind the hot woman.
Not that one. Why do we pay interns? Why are you in my chair?
Okay, all right.
God! What are you laughing at?
All right, thank you, Rhoda. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but we need to move on to our next segment. It's a good thing it's looking good for our commuters today. And if you're worried about the weather for the afternoon drive, don't! Isn't that right, Amaya? Amaya?
Can you find a place for this, please? There's no more room in here with the 30 other teddy bears from Ron.
Okay, then take it home. Give it to your girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Well, then throw it away. Sorry, Winifred. Yes, the weather. This weekend, the air is going to be humid and filled with love. On the 14th, expect it to be raining hard candies. Ron? What are you doing here and what are you wearing?
Well, I'm here for the weather, baby girl. Dang. Certainly is pretty warm because it feels like 100 degrees, especially around you, baby girl.
Ron?
Sorry, that was bad. Listen, the point is...
No, don't do this, don't.
Amaya, my amazing weather girl, please be the jelly to my peanut butter. I want you to be my girlfriend, and I want to be your boyfriend. Please go out with me.
Ron? You spelled peanut butter wrong?
Sorry.
And boyfriend? And girlfriend? And weather?
Sorry, listen, Amaya, over the past 2 months that I've known you, you've become such an amazing weather girl. And will you do me the honor in allowing me to make you happy every single day by getting you teddy bears every day and watching The Conjuring with you and being your weather boy? Sorry. And being your Valentine and allowing me to be your boyfriend?
You know, Ron, I just got this new game for my PlayStation, and it's gonna take a long time, and I don't think.
But we've had so much fun over the past 2 months.
But we weren't exclusive.
But okay, you weren't, but I was. What do you say, am I?
Yeah, I'm not to say no. Thank you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go back to anchoring.
Well, folks, that's all we have for the weather and everything else. Back to you, Winifred.
Well, folks, that was quite the episode for today. That's all we have for you. Hey, Ron.
Hey.
So sorry about your proposal. I really am. But I mean, it was a little entertaining. Just a little bit. But do you want to say anything before we wrap up?
Yeah. I feel like love is a pointy, venomous sword that continuously stabs at you until a dark cloud of depression.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.